For a company like Blue Cross Blue Shield, we recognize that diversity impacts a lot more than just the employee population. I think a lot of people think that from a workplace standpoint, that's all you're looking at. And we recognize that diversity impacts, everything that we do: healthcare delivery, our business development, workplace culture, even our corporate responsibility, our giving, and our sponsorship of events like this.
Why I believe diversity is so important is without it, you're pretty much stagnated. You've got one train of thought. You've got people that all behave the same way, that think alike. And with those, you really stifle your creativity. You limit yourself and limit your boundaries on where you can go. With diversity, and I'm talking about diversity of thought as well as the general diversity, the more known ones like gender and so forth. I think you get better ideas. You've got more sensitivity. You've got people that can relate to a larger group of people outside of the company, and to me, it's something that's hugely important.
Every company in this state needs to be able to demonstrate that they can provide the goods and services that are needed for the multicultural, multi-generational, multi-ethnic workplace, marketplace. And so if you're not aware of diversity, if you're not aware of the nuances, the influences that differences and similarities have on consumer buying, consumer habits, then you need to be, because that's really where the lifeblood of your business is going to come from.
Well, the Chamber has been incredibly supportive of the South Carolina Diversity Council for years, and events like this where they spotlight and recognize companies for their efforts in diversity, their own internal devotion to the diversity concept. They're making some very concerted efforts to increase their own representation of all different kinds of individuals, all different kinds, not just race, which is sometimes what we automatically think of for diversity, but different points of view that they bring to their chamber events and their boards to try and make sure that we have representation of ideas and energies and concepts and perspectives from all different folks.
Well, events such as this one, why I believe they're so important is, first of all, you're recognizing companies are really making strides. But from a selfish standpoint, I pick up a lot of good ideas. I listen to other companies, what they're doing, networking with the other people here, getting their ideas, sharing our ideas with them, getting feedback, and to me, it's a real plus to come to this conference.
It allows companies to see what other organizations are doing, and it gives them some hope and encouragement. It gives them best practices, some new ideas so that they can incorporate, and it also gives them an opportunity to network with other people. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. There are a lot of people within the state that are doing things, and it's an opportunity to collaborate.
I think it's very important to recognize those companies that have really made an effort to go above and beyond. I think we have a lot of organizations that are very supportive of diversity concepts, and sometimes they just don't get recognized. And this is an opportunity to really kind of put the spotlight on something that's very important and really does a lot to increase and improve the economic climate in South Carolina.